Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Crypto Mark, and let's talk about some Cardano as we look into two price scenarios I'm going to be breaking down for you all in this video. So let's get down into it. Make sure you all subscribe down below though if you have not already done so, and let's get down into this article as I'm about to tell you guys exactly what's going to happen when we look into an analyst outlining two Cardano price scenarios. Targeting some big numbers, right? And these are big numbers where recently we want to talk about because for me, in my outlook for my Cardano holdings, where I'm going to be staking these cryptos until we hit about 2030. That's kind of my personal own price window when I look into where Cardano stands in my book. Okay, but let's get down into these two scenarios. But first, like I said, make sure you guys all subscribe down below, smash that like button, and as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments box as this discussion goes on, okay? But here's the chart as we dive into Cardano, and as always, not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence when we talk crypto here on the channel. But this is the level where we're looking at Cardano, and we've kind of just bounced off of this blue line, right? I did this about a couple days ago at that 56 cents. This is the support that we looked at. So we bounced off. We're starting to get that momentum up flash, courtesy of my trading indicator, XT Algo. Check out that link down below in the description if you want to get hooked up using my trading indicator that I use on every one of my crypto trades. 20% off promo code NYFC, as well as a 30-day money-back guarantee using my link down below, okay? But this is where Cardano is kind of adapting, right? Bouncing off of that support, and this area here where we were trading around 67 to the local high at around 76 cents, and even upwards of brushing that 80 cents threshold. This is one where Cardano tested these lows, and this is what you want to see. You want to see this bounce off pattern, and we talked about it leading up till the Bitcoin halving. You get two corrections historically, okay? Now, this is going to be a unique Bitcoin halving because for the most part, we've traded in these last halving cycles where Bitcoin hit the all-time high a year later. Well, right now, as we await the halving, we're about less than 2 weeks away, and as Bitcoin is currently standing, we keep building that momentum, but we've already hit the all-time high. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, but here's Cardano on the charts, and let's get down into the article where we look into the two price scenarios where an analyst is viewing $7.70 and $9.70 within Cardano as a price target. So this is Chris, courtesy of Chris, co-founder of Cardano Ghost Fund, with these two possible price scenarios, right? This is when we see this latest assessment, and full disclosure, it's not financial advice. It's just for fun. So always do your own research and due diligence as always, okay? But this is a very conservative price prediction and hinges on the direction of the broader market. So this is the scenario at $7.71. As we look at the global market cap at 2.61 trillion, 390 billion away from that peak valuation, which is kind of interesting to understand because for some cryptos, how far we are away from all-time highs, it's not adding up, all right? But despite this lower valuation is because we've seen Bitcoin get higher values within their all-time highs and not reclaiming previous peaks. So this is where, according to this, if the broader crypto market has this massive uptick, Chris projects a minimal 2x in the global crypto market cap from 6 trillion to 7 trillion minimal, okay? And that's something we're looking in that range in his price prediction. So this is where you look Cardano at 4.47% in a peak market dominance in 2021 in that last cycle. So if we could recover that 4% dominance rate within a global market cap of $6 trillion, it would boost the current valuation $240 billion. So that's something where you look at Cardano and do the math. That would put its value where one ADA would be roughly around $7.70. Okay, that's his conservative price scenario. Now the second scenario is a little bit more bullish. This is where he carries out a previous analysis back in last July within the Cardano Bitcoin pairing. Now this is something where Cardano's dominance in the total crypto market, and compares it to what we're seeing with Ethereum's gain in the last cycle. So what he's noting is Cardano reached that high of 406 sats in the ADA BTC chart during the last cycles. And according to this, if Cardano could recover to its previous high, that means that we should reach about $8.28 if Bitcoin could hit that price target of 138,000. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Very bullish. It's something where a lot of people are getting even more bullish. We're starting to see a lot of prominent voices thinking Bitcoin can hit 85,000 very, very quickly. All right, so if we can continue these gains and essentially comping them to 3 different price targets, right? That's 745, 828, and 1342 respectively. The average value would be at that $9.71, which is where Chris is viewing his Cardano prediction in that range. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And we look to take back 60 cents for ADA very, very closely. That's something where the next leg up is this range right here where we're at 65 cents to 58 cents. And we're going to be probably bouncing up and down in this range for the time being, okay? But what's important to understand is this range that we're looking at on the chart is something where it's just in this window, right, where these 2 blue lines are indicating where Cardano is most comfortable at. Okay, but if we could get above that 64 cents, that's where you're looking at this new level where we can retest, get above 80 cents, and start the next leg up for Cardano. So that's what I got going for you guys in this video. Make sure you all subscribe down below if you want more crypto coverage, more talk about Cardano. We talk Cardano and crypto every single day right here on the channel. I appreciate you guys all being part of the team, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.